Hello everyone. Today let us discuss an important topic, polynomials. In polynomials we have terms, factors and coefficient. Let us see one by one. So if I take 4x plus 5, it is an expression and this expression is made of two or more terms. So here 4x and 5 are the terms. In term 4x, it is formed by product of 4 and x. So 4 and x are called the factors. So for 4x, 4 and x are called the factors. And in the term 4x, 4 is called the numerical coefficient. Or simply we can also say just coefficient also. So 4 is the coefficient of x. Then if it has only one term, then it is called as monomial. For example, 4x square. If the expression has two terms, like this 4x plus 5y, then we call it as a binomial. And if it has three terms, then it is called trinomial. So more than one terms, then it is called as polynomial. We can also call all these as polynomials also. Then some important things are the constant terms like 2, minus 5, 7. All these are called as constant polynomials. And 0 is called a zero polynomial. And an expression is called as polynomial only when the exponent of any variable, that is the power of any variable in polynomial must be a whole number. For example, 2x square plus 4. Here the exponent of x is 2. But if I have 4x to the power 1 by 2, that means root 4 root x, then we don't call this as a polynomial because the power of x is rational here. This is not the whole number. So this is not a polynomial. Then degree of a polynomial. The highest power of the variable in a polynomial is called as the degree of the polynomial. In this polynomial, we have the highest degree as 3. The power of x is 3. Highest one is 3. So it is 3. So degree of this polynomial is 3. Then for a constant polynomial like 4, 5, we call all these things as constant polynomials. For this, the degree is 0 because we can express this as 4 into x power 0 because x power 0 value is 1. So degree is 0. The next thing is 0 of a polynomial. So if we have p of x as polynomial, then the 0 of a polynomial is a number c such that the polynomial value becomes 0. At which value the polynomial value becomes 0, that point is called as the 0 of a polynomial. For example, if I have 2x minus 1 as the polynomial, then we need to find the value of x such that the expression value becomes 0. So to find that, what we do is we just equate the polynomial to 0. By equating 0, we get the value of x. For this value only, we get the expression value as 0. So this point is called as the 0 of the polynomial. In general, for any linear polynomial which is in the form ax plus b is equal to p of x, to find the 0 of the polynomial, what we do is we just equate the polynomial to 0. Then we find the x value, x is equal to minus b by a. So this is the general solution for the linear polynomial. So p of minus b by a is equal to 0. So minus b by a becomes the 0 of the linear polynomial which is in the form ax plus b. So minus b by a is the only 0 of the linear polynomial. Always the linear polynomial will have only one solution. The important thing is a 0 of a polynomial need not be 0. We don't get 0 as always the 0 of the polynomial. A polynomial can have more than one zeros. Next important thing is remainder theorem. We know that always dividend can be expressed as divisor into quotient plus remainder. So when we take p of x and g of x are two polynomials such that degree of p of x is greater than degree of g of x and g of x is not equal to 0, then we can find the polynomials q of x and r of x. Q of x means the quotient polynomial and r of x means the remainder polynomial. So it can be expressed in this form. So we know that always the remainder will be 0 or the degree of the remainder will be less than the divisor. It is always true. Then when we divide the polynomial by the linear polynomial g of x, it becomes p of x is equal to x minus a into q of x plus r of x, where q of x is the quotient and r of x is the remainder. Since degree of the linear polynomial is 1, degree of the remainder polynomial becomes 0, because here we know that degree of r of x will be 0 and it will be less than g of x. Since the degree is 1, less than 1 means 0. So we get degree of remainder as 0. So degree is 0 means the polynomial will be constant. So I take it as just r. So p of x becomes x minus a into q of x plus r. At the point x equal to a, what happens? P of a becomes r. That means the remainder theorem says that P of a is equal to r. That means remainder is equal to the value of the polynomial at a point a. That means a is the 0 of the divisor. So if we have x minus a as the divisor, then P of a becomes the remainder. We shall see the factor theorem and related problems in the next video. Thanks for watching. Please do subscribe, share and like my video for more videos.